With the resurrection of Will Smith's old movies like I Am Legend and Bad Boys, it's time to bring back his biggest movie at the time, Independence Day, with the Resurgence second part, which has been in talks for a while now. In May 2015, Deadline reported that they were thinking about making Independence Day 3 and 4. By June 2016, Emmerich mentioned in an Empire magazine interview that a third film could be on the table, depending on how well the second one did. He also hinted that fans wouldn't have to wait as long this time around. Emmerich said the third movie might involve an intergalactic adventure, possibly set a year or two later, and he wanted to keep the same cast, especially the younger characters. In October 2016, Emmerich told ComingSoon.net that future sequels might end up being TV movies, but they were still figuring things out. But now, things have changed, since 20th Century Fox merged with Disney, making it even more likely for the third film to be pursued in different ways now, especially since Disney is focused on cashing in on established franchises rather than starting new ones. Their D23 event was packed with franchise-related content. Plus, they've already had success reviving the Predator and Alien franchises with Prey and Alien Romulus, both of which received critical acclaim and likely turned a profit given the new projects they have planned for both series. And beside that, they have tons of other franchise work coming in the next 2 to 3 years alone. Some of them that are in development include Toy Story 5, Frozen 3, and Incredibles 3. Meanwhile, other projects that have received big updates are Tron Ares, Star Wars Skeleton Crew, Andor Season 2, Ironheart, Daredevil Born Again, and more from the big franchise. So this would be a great time to bring back the Independence Day movie for 1 or 2 more rounds. The first 2 films in the Independence Day franchise, released in 1996 and 2016, had markedly different levels of success in terms of box office performance, budget, and critical reception. Independence Day, directed by Roland Emmerich, hit theaters on July 3, 1996. With a budget of around $75 million, it earned a whopping $817.4 million worldwide, making it the highest-grossing film of that year. It achieved notable box office records, including the biggest opening weekend and the quickest to $200 million in the U.S. The sequel, Independence Day Resurgence, came out on June 24, 2016, with a much higher budget of $165 million. However, it didn't fare well at the box office, making about $389.7 million globally, including just $103.1 million in the U.S. This was seen as a letdown compared to the success of the first film, sparking conversations about why it didn't perform better. To sum it up, the first Independence Day was a massive hit and really made an impact. The story starts on July 2, 1996, when an alien mothership appears in Earth's orbit and drops enormous saucers, each about 15 miles across, over major cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Washington, D.C. U.S. Marine Captain Stephen Hiller and his Black Knight Squadron are called back from their Independence Day break to defend Los Angeles. His girlfriend, Jasmine Dubrow, decides to escape the city with her son Dylan. Retired pilot Russell Cass, now a drunk and crop duster, sees the invasion as validation of his past abduction claims. In New York City, technician David Levinson discovers that a hidden signal in global satellite feeds is a countdown for an alien attack. With help from his ex-wife, White House Communications Director Constance Spano, David and his dad Julius warn President Thomas Whitmore in the Oval Office. Despite the evacuation orders, it's too late. The alien saucers unleash beams, destroying the cities and killing millions. Whitmore, the Levinsons, and a few others escape on Air Force One. Jasmine, Dylan, and their dog Boomer find refuge in a tunnel inspection alcove and emerge after the destruction. On July 3rd, human attempts to fight back are thwarted by the aliens' force fields. The saucers deploy shielded fighters that decimate human military efforts, including Captain Hiller's squadron. Hiller tricks an enemy fighter into crashing in the Mojave Desert, captures the alien pilot, and brings it to Area 51, where Whitmore's group has landed. Defense Secretary Albert Nimzicki reveals that the government has covered up UFOs since the 1947 Roswell crash. Area 51 houses a repaired alien ship and 3 alien corpses. When Chief Scientist Dr. Brackish Oken examines the captured alien, it awakens, attacks telepathically, and is then killed. Whitmore discloses that the aliens plan to destroy humanity and steal Earth's resources, as they have done with other civilizations. A test nuclear strike on a Houston saucer fails to make an impact, leading to the cancellation of further strikes. Jasmine and Dylan rescue survivors, including the critically injured First Lady Marilyn Whitmore, who dies after seeing her family again. On July 4th, David writes a computer virus to disrupt the alien shields, planning to upload it into the mothership using a repaired alien fighter piloted by Hiller. The U.S. military coordinates a global counterattack, recruiting volunteers with flying experience, including Russell Cass. Whitmore leads an attack on a saucer threatening Area 51. Before the mission, Hiller marries Jasmine. They upload the virus and launch a nuclear missile, destroying the mothership. With the shields down, Whitmore's squadron battles the remaining saucers, but they run out of ammo. Russell sacrifices himself by crashing into the saucer's main weapon, destroying it. Gray alerts resistance groups worldwide to the saucer's critical weakness, leading to the destruction of the remaining ships. With the aliens defeated, humanity celebrates, and Hiller and Levinson are finally reunited with their families. 20 years after the 1996 alien invasion, the United Nations establishes the Earth Space Defense to reverse engineer alien technology and monitor for future threats. With relative peace restored, the ESD operates from Area 51 and has bases on the Moon, Mars, and Rhea. Director David Levinson, Warlord Dikembe Umbutu, and Dr. Catherine Marceau investigate a crashed alien saucer in Africa. They discover that the aliens were sending a distress signal and drilling into Earth before their defeat. Key figures like former President Thomas Whitmore and Dr. Brakish Okun are telepathically linked to the aliens' consciousness and have visions of a mysterious spherical object. A spherical alien ship appears near the Moon, but despite Levinson's protests, the Security Council orders its destruction. Pilots Jake Morrison and Charlie Miller rescue Levinson, Umbutu, and others, leading them to a container at the crash site. An enormous alien mothership then arrives, destroying much of Earth's defense and drilling into the planet's core. The team barely escapes to Area 51. At Area 51, they interrogate a captured alien and learn that a giant queen is leading the invasion. Levinson believes that killing the queen could stop the drilling. An ESD fleet led by Captain Dylan Hiller is ambushed, leaving only a few survivors. Okun releases a giant white sphere of virtual intelligence, which reveals a mission to evacuate survivors to a planet with other refugees and prepare for a counterattack against the Harvesters, aliens who attack multiple worlds. The ESD uses a decoy to lure the Harvester Queen into a trap. Whitmore sacrifices himself to lead the Queen's ship into the trap. Despite the Queen's shield, Whitmore's daughter Patricia manages to disable it, allowing Dylan's team to kill the Queen. With the Queen defeated, the remaining alien forces retreat. The sphere asks humanity to lead the resistance and prepare for a counterattack on the Harvester's homeworld. As for the third part, here are some possible plots for a third Independence Day movie that director Roland Emmerich and producer Dean Devlin have hinted at, though nothing concrete has been planned due to the mixed reception of Independence Day Resurgence. Emmerich is interested in setting the third film in an intergalactic context, maybe a year or two after Resurgence. This plot could see humanity going on an interstellar journey, forming alliances with various alien species to fight a new threat. The story might explore themes of unity among different extraterrestrial races, showing how they work together with humans against a common enemy, potentially the Harvesters from the sequel. Another idea involves a refugee planet inhabited by displaced aliens, which could provide an intriguing setting for the film. This scenario would allow exploration of different alien cultures and their interactions with humanity. Characters from the previous film, like Jeff Goldblum and Brent Spiner, could return to navigate this new world of alien refugees. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up and share what plotline you would like to see in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.